How's it going, YouTube? So, you want to be shredded and lean and strong. Gonna get all the ladies, my man. Now, we're gonna get you to do exactly just that. Keep in mind, this is not just for men, this is for women as well. So, all you guys that are watching out there, I'm gonna teach you how you can stay lean. So, step number one, you wanna lift heavy. Lifting heavy basically turns your entire body into a fat burning machine, meaning anything that you eat will be burned even when you're sleeping. Like, how fucking cool is that, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys will just be sleeping and a six pack will be developing right there and then. Who knows, you might wake up with a six pack. I don't know. But the point is, you guys gotta lift heavy. You know what I mean? Makes you stronger, makes you look better, because relatively size kind of correlates with lifting heavy. The more heavier you lift, the more your muscles adapt and they just grow bigger. And that's how it is. There are people that say that lifting light weights also helps with hypertrophy, but personally I think lifting heavy actually really does the job quite well, in my humble opinion. Now the next thing we want to talk about is nutrition, because that is actually 80% of what you do. Like, if you guys are working out super hard at the gym, but then you're just eating shit, like pure shit, you guys are gonna look like shit. And you know who doesn't like that? Women. They don't want you to look like shit. So, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna eat lean foods. Now, let me give you guys an example of some lean foods. Rice, amazing. They are carbs, but they also contain protein. Since your body uses glycogen for energy and shit, once that shit is burned off from working out and shit, you guys can just eat some rice, replenishes your energy, and bulks you up. But keep in mind, you guys are gonna have to eat a sufficient amount of calories if you want to bulk. You can't just eat under what you burn, because then you guys are just gonna get skinnier and lankier. And we don't want to make you lanky, alright guys? We want to make you look strong and big. Now, I'm personally not big. I'm only 160 pounds. However, we're getting there. And you know how I'm getting there? Rice. That's the one. The next thing we're going to talk about is height, because that plays a huge part in how shredded and how lean you can be. For tall people, personally, I am 6 feet tall, right? So, tall motherfucker. I mean, I'd say above average. For me, I have to eat tons of calories every single day. Sometimes that might not even be bulking, because I don't always reach my limit. I don't always reach my surplus, so I just end up staying shredded. But the thing is, with my process, is that I take longer, but because I take longer, I stay shredded throughout the whole process. So I still put on muscle, just not at a super quick rate, if that makes sense. And that's generally what we're trying to do here, guys. Think of working out as a long-term thing. You don't want to get big super fast, super quick, because now your ego is all the way up here, right? But then you look like shit. You actually look like a cupcake. You don't want to look like a cupcake. So guys, think of this whole working out thing as a long-term thing. Think about, in 10 years, I'm going to look shredded and huge as shit, right? That is essentially our aim. That's what we're trying to do here. So, and also, when you're flexing in the mirror, you want to be flexing and looking shredded too. That also raises your ego, not size. Now guys, size does matter, but in these circumstances, it is best to go long term. Don't go short term. And really, the last thing I want to cover, or I guess say, is that have fun with it, Don't try to stress that shit. Just because you're not lean right now, doesn't mean you should go starve yourself to look lean tomorrow, because guys, that is short term process. You guys are going to gain that weight right back. So focus on eating healthy, focus on creating a caloric surplus, meaning eating more calories than you burn every single day. But make sure you only eat above your maintenance level, above, maybe add 300 or 400 calories. That way you guys are gaining weight, but you guys are gaining weight in muscle and minimal fat. And the last thing is just lift heavy. Try to lift as heavy as you can. Well, not as heavy as you can. I want to say maybe go for 3 sets but do like 6 to 10 reps. So once you hit 6 reps, I say that's a perfect like weight for you. You guys can stay right there and just try to move up to 8 or possibly 10. If you can only do 4 to 5, then I suggest dropping the weight a little bit. But in general, lift heavy weight because then your body starts burning fat really quickly, really well. Again, genetics do play a pretty big part in this entire process, but you know, you guys got to work with what you get, you know? Like, I obviously don't have the best genetics, but I'm trying to work my way through it. And hopefully one day I'm gonna reach my goal. You know, right now I'm at about 160 pounds. As you can clearly see, I'm somewhat lean. I would say maybe about 10% body, like fat, possibly 10%. But we're trying to get to 170 pounds and 10% body weight. So guys, this is my next goal. I actually made that one of my 2020 goals. So I'm making my New Year's resolution list right now as we speak. And being 170 pounds at the end of 2020 is essentially my goal. So I wish me luck, and I wish you luck, and I hope you guys took something out of this video. I hope you know more than you originally came with. And as always, feel better, do better, and oh shit, wait, no, it's not like that. It's feel better, look better, do better. Was that good? Nah, that's fine. Good enough. Bye, guys.